So, we're starting these videos to hopefully help future renters. What we're going to do is go over questions that we got from our previous renters. And this one was from kind of a tailgating situation downtown. So, let's go over some of the questions that they had. The first thing they had a question on was the awning extension. We do go over this during the walkthrough when we hand over the keys. However, they were still a little bit nervous and gave us a call and asked us to walk them through it again. The button to extend and retract the awning is on the left-hand side of the stairs just as you walk in. This is where you will extend it out or bring it back in. You'll see as the awning starts to go out, it has this little V configuration and it doesn't look like it's fully extending. That's because our awning has a little bit of a trick to it. You need to walk over to the elbow and pop it out on both sides. Once you do this, then you are able to go ahead and continue um, extending the awning. The way that you will know that you are fully extended is you will see the little flap drop out just like you do right here, and we are fully extended and ready to go. Another question we get is how to see the tank levels and extend the slides. So you go to the home page and you see you can slide back and forth here at the bottom. You're going to want to slide all the way to the right and click on the RV control button. This is where you're going to see your freshwater tank, your black tank, and your gray tank levels. It's also where you turn on the water pump if you are boondocking, or turn on the gray or black water heaters if it is a colder situation. This is also where you can extend the slides, both for the dining area and the back bedroom. The vehicle must be running for these to extend, and you have to be fully level. The other question that we get is then how do they turn on the generator, specifically if they're boondocking and they don't have shore power. Again, you go all the way to the right, hit AGS. First thing you want to do is prime the generator a couple of times, get it ready to rev up. Then you will hit the start button. I messed up here, I pushed it once. You actually want to press it and hold. This is how you start the generator. You just hold it until you hear it kind of kick on, and then it'll change colors. You want to listen for it. If it doesn't fully turn on, you want to prime it again and then push that start button again. But as long as it's running up and good, the generator light will turn green, as you see here, and you're good to go. When you're ready to turn it off, you just hit the stop button, which is the same as the prime button. Another question we got were these little lights that are above the bed and the couch. They have their own manual button, and you have to kind of push it kind of hard. It's right there in the center of the lights. And then the last question that we got from our first renters was the kitchen lights. They didn't realize that the lights were up under the cabinetry. This first light here is what controls your lights over the stove and the countertops. The light in the middle actually does your dinette lights. And then the final third button is the one that controls your under the cabinet lights, and it's more of a light glow, good for leaving on for the kids at night if they're sleeping in the overhead bunks, or if you need lights to be able to walk to the bathroom or anything like that. So this was just our first installment of questions that we get from our renters. We'll continue to do so as we get more. We have some lovely renters that are going to have her over the 4th of July weekend, so I'm sure any questions we get from them, we'll be able to walk through it and help the next renters. If you're watching this and this helped you, awesome, let us know.